Good morning, this is Dan from Morrison Meadows. Just a quick farm update. Not much going on. Had Boy Scout camp with my middle kiddo this weekend, so I was gone all weekend sleeping in a tent. Good times though. But after Boy Scout camp, my father-in-law came over with his new post hole digger. So we cranked out some progress. I'll just kind of flip the camera around. I'm not gonna walk all the way out there this morning. So from the edge of that building all the way to that little tree right there. Yeah, that little tree right there. The fence is in. So then there's a chunk of fence right after that little tree over to that dead tree. And then I gotta take apart some fence and just fix that fence along that wall. Good old building these burnt still. I would have had the little corral finished when my father-in-law came over, but we found some rocks. About 5 to 6 inches deep, we found some big rocks, and it looks like they were purposely put here. So that's the post I got in last night without a digger. The drills for this morning's project. But those 5 rocks, big rocks, were in that hole right there. So I was shoveling them out, using this little bar here to pry them out. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. I don't know if my grandfather-in-law or great-grandfather put them in the ground to support trucks backing up here to load hogs out, load cattle out. If they had pigs digging out underneath the fence before they cemented it all. I have no idea what it was, but yeah, there's a lot of rocks down there. Like, if I dug 2 foot by 2 foot, there'd probably be 10 rocks I'd be hitting at some point. It's crazy. So I'm gonna try to dig the other post on the other side for the fence after I hang that one. If not, I don't know, redneck engineer or whatever. I guess, I don't know. But we're going to make it work no matter what, because that's the goal, right? Get sheep, do what we got to do. So, just a quick garden update. Garden's growing pretty well. We got some good rain the other day when I was at camp, so that helped. Before going to camp, I went through and removed all the little shoots on the tomato plants, and they're getting pretty big now. So, well, that one doesn't look very good. Those first two don't look the greatest, but these two are looking a lot bigger, growing up. There is some tomatoes on them. We've already had a couple sweet peppers we pulled off because they're ready to go. Radishes are doing well. Those are my wife's thing. I don't really care for radishes. Before I left, there was quite a few jalapenos on. I'm going to have to check those out. They weren't ready to be picked. But yeah, like that tomato plant has some tomatoes on it. That one has some tomatoes on it. Onions are we both wanted to do okra, and no one we know has ever did okra. So we got some planted. Oh no, where did it go? We have some weed problems. We don't do the greatest at weeding, I'll be honest. But we got some growing. Speaking of weeds, let's pull one. It's time to take over the okra row. Because we both love pickled okra. So hopefully we get enough okra to pickle a little. My 3 sisters, the corn's doing good. The beans, so-so. A couple of them did well, but other than that, not so good. The squash, I'm just looking right now. I'm not really seeing much for squash. I don't know if I didn't do it quite right. But oh well, I guess. Sometimes you gotta try and see how it goes. We also decided to plant pumpkins, and I'll just show you them. I planted those 2 weeks ago, and there's one mound. We just kind of dug a couple holes over here because I heard they take over the place, so we planted them. Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, just a couple of holes off by the ditch, so they didn't take over the rest of the garden, and planted, and they're doing well. So hopefully we don't have to buy pumpkins this year. Yeah. So I'm gonna go hang that gate, and yeah, hang that gate. I still gotta work today in a couple hours, but good Lord, I hope it does not take me a couple hours to hang this gate. So wish me luck on my future post-hole digging, so I don't find any more giant rocks under there. Well, giant's an over-exaggeration, but big enough to be annoying. Rocks. Yeah, I'm going to a sheep sale mid to end of July. Might pick up my sheep then. Just kind of depends on what's going on. But the corral will be ready for sure. Saturday, I'm gonna go finish ripping out that one side of the fence, and my goal is by July 1st, hopefully be completely done putting fence in for this year, other than maybe a little this and that here and there type of deal. But do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, blah blah blah. And as always, just feel free to comment and share or whatever. So see you next time.